Right, good afternoon everybody and welcome back to another edition of Thai Talk with Dan in England. And yeah, it felt strange saying that. So after 9.5 years in Thailand, I'm finally back in my home country. And yeah, you've probably seen the last two videos of what went on. But luckily, I've got a place to stay. I'm in it now. The video that I made yesterday, I did it in the morning in the hotel before I made my trip to York. So I got a taxi, took 5 minutes to get to Manchester Airport train station, and then I had to get a train all the way to York, which cost £30. Prices have definitely gone up in the UK over the past 9.5 years, but then again, it's gone up everywhere. But over here, yeah, things do, for the most part, seem very, 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 very expensive. Now, when I got to York, I explored the city. It's a very beautiful city, very old style, very different to Manchester, very, very different. It's a lot more relaxed, a lot more chilled. The people seem a lot more relaxed and chilled as well. It is a very, very nice city. And I feel very thankful to be here. And I have been enjoying England so far in the 3.5 days that I've been back. It has been a welcome change. As I said in the last video, not having the mosquitoes, the ants, the baking hot weather. It is nice. It does help with your mood. I mean, today I went shopping in the city to try to find some cheap warm jacket. I found this fleece. I'll be living in it now. £17 from Next, which I thought was a bargain compared to the UK prices. I mean, to get a top of the range jacket, it used to be around about £110. Now, to get a top of the range, nice warm winter jacket, you're looking at around £200 to £250. So the price has literally doubled in the past 9.5 years, but it is what it is. You have to adjust with it. I understand that if you're making a normal wage nowadays, you're just going to be working to survive, to live, and it's going to be very difficult. I spoke to my sister earlier on this morning. I mean, she works, her partner works, she's got 2 kids, and they don't have much spare money. They're just working to survive. The rent keeps going up, and the rent prices are extortionate. So I do understand why a lot of people are unhappy and why a lot of people are finding it difficult here in the UK. But in the UK, I would say it's a much better place to live. It's nicer, it's fresher. It's great, guys. I've got nothing bad to say about it. I thought I was going to absolutely detest being back in the UK. But again, you know, wherever you are in the world, whatever life you live in, it's how you live it and it's what you make of it. And so far, I've just been around positive and nice people. I've come across Indians, Pakistanis, Africans, and people from other countries that I can't even remember. And everybody has been respectful, warm, kind. You know, I just don't have anything bad to say. Now, when I had a trip out into York City today, I did a bit of analysing, bit of people watching, seeing how things are different and seeing how people act compared to Thailand. And I can literally see now that I think, from my perspective, from what I've worked out, is that most guys that are going over to Thailand, which I know not everyone's going to admit, but they are actually going there for the women, you know. Maybe, yeah, the money will go a bit further on the holidays, etc. But I mean, you can go Spain and other places for that. But if you go to Thailand, you're going to get women that you will never ever get here in England. Yeah, from what I've seen, women don't look at you here. They're not interested. Everyone's just getting on with their own lives and doing their own thing. The only women that give you the eye or give you a smile tend to be the council estate type women, the women from the hood. You know, they're the only ones that'll give you a cheeky smile. But everybody else just gets on with their own lives. So I can imagine what it's like for a lot of men here in the UK that are not getting any female attention whatsoever. They're jumping on the dating apps and they're lucky if they get 1 or 2 likes a day. I get it. So when they go over to Thailand, every woman is giving them a smile, giving them a look. They're getting hundreds of likes a day. But the reality of all that is that they're giving it you and they're giving you attention just because of your money, because of what they can get from you. If you go to any poor place in the world and they think you've got money, you're going to get female attention. And there's a lot of Thai women that are struggling. They're making around about 300 baht a day. And, you know, if they're not working in the bars, etc., I'm talking about, you know, they're making 300 baht a day if they've got a normal job and they've got kids to look after, etc. And they might be looking good. They're looking slim. They've had, you know, enhancements, and they've done everything to try to make themselves appealing to men in order to generate money. And when guys are going there on holiday with their tongues out, yeah, drooling, obviously these poor women are going to take advantage of these men and make them fall for them and make them send money back and make them take care of them and do everything they can in order to generate that cash. A lot of these women look at aerobics, we'll call it. We've got to be PG friendly on YouTube as always. It's just like kissing for them. It's not a big deal. If they can generate a lot of money out of you, then yeah, they will take you to the bedroom. If they can get a monthly salary out of you, yeah, they're going to take you to the bedroom. They're going to say that they love you. They're going to give you all their problems and all their woes and worries. They're going to say that they want a future with you and a baby with you, because it's all about survival. And guys really do get suckered in. And there are so many guys, it's unbelievable. If you've actually got the real stats on this, on how many guys have been ripped off, lost all the money, lost houses that they've built or even half built, and then they've realized they're getting scammed and done over, and they've left it. I mean, so many guys have lost so much money over in Thailand due to the women. And you can't just blame the women. If you do research, you understand that the poor, they're struggling, and they can be ruthless in order to get their hands on your hard-earned money. And it is what it is. And guys are going over there believing that women half their age, you know, or even younger, that are looking beautiful, that are looking good, that have had enhancements, nose jobs, chin jobs, eye jobs, a lot. And they're doing that because they want to be appealing to the opposite sex in order to generate this money. And guys every day are just falling for it and getting done over. And then obviously they have everything bad to say about Thai women and Thailand, etc. But guys need to wisen up. There's enough information online now. There are enough stories online now to stop guys from getting done over. If you want to get with a woman half your age or much younger, you have to understand and believe it. You know, it's not fake. You know, believe the truth, the reality that that woman does not fancy you. She's not attracted to you in the slightest, but she is attracted to the lifestyle that you can give her and the money that you can give her and how much you can elevate her status, because it is all about status in that country from what I've seen. And it is what it is. It's a different culture, it's a different society, it's a different way of life. Now, I'm 43 years old, guys, and if I was to get with a woman my own age, on my own level, more than likely she'll have her own house, her own job, her own car, and already be set up. So she does not need a man to sponge off. But women will always expect you to pay for dinner, you know, to take them on trips, to wine and dine them, and that's as far as it goes. But it's been like that for hundreds, if not thousands of years, and it is what it is. That's more normal, guys. But you shouldn't be paying a woman a monthly salary to date them, no matter what cock and bull story you give yourself or she gives you. You know, she's struggling, she doesn't earn as much, I'm just doing my best to support her, etc. Yeah, that's why she's chosen you. She's not chosen you because you've got a good heart, or you're a nice warm guy, or you've got a good mind and she likes your ethics and morals. She likes that you're willing to put your hand in your pocket and take care of her. But a lot of guys don't like to hear that, and that's where I get a lot of hate from as well on this channel. But recently I've realized that there's a lot of positive people that respect me being honest, that respect what I say, that respect that I say it how it is. And I've helped a lot of people along the way with the stories and with me being open and honest and frank. Guys, you can go over to Thailand, you can get female attention, you can have fun that you can't have back in your own home countries. I get that, but just see it for what it is. It's just fun. There's no long-term prospect in it. It's just a case of going over there, do what you need to do that you can't get back here or back in your own home country, and leave it at that until you go there again. And if you stick with the same woman, you are going to get my buffalo's sick, yeah, my mum's in hospital, my brother's got in trouble with the police and needs to be, he's had a motorbike accident and I need money to pay the police so he doesn't go to jail. You will get so many different kinds of stories, which are normally the same kinds of stories, in order to extract money out of you. And it is what it is. And guys need to really go to Thailand with their eyes wide open, enjoy it, and come back home. And just when you go back again, don't get with the same woman. There's so many to choose from. There's so many women in the tourist areas that are all after your money, and they'll all give you that girlfriend style while you're on holiday, and they'll all tell you that they love you. They'll all tell you that they want a baby and a future with you, and you just don't get sucked in and roped in, because if you do, you're going to be renting a girlfriend half your age, which might sound good and appealing to a lot of guys, but it's really not, because who wants a woman that's going to be sleeping with multiple men, slept with hundreds of men, if not thousands of men? You know, there is no long-term prospect in it, and guys really need to take that on, and I can't keep beating that drum more than I've already done. You know, it gets too much. So now that I've said my bit in regards to that, I've been thinking since I've been back, is it better for me to go back to Thailand, or is it better for me to try to establish myself here, try to make a decent income? Because let's have it right, you have to make a decent income to be able to thrive in this country nowadays because of how the system is. So you can't be earning an average salary, you've got to be earning a decent money to do all right here. So the way I'm looking at it now is that if I can establish myself, get myself in a good situation, get myself my own place, get myself a steady income that I know that's, you know, near enough, nothing's guaranteed, guys, but near enough guaranteed, then I think it would probably be better for my son to come over here to England and live here and thrive here. I think it would be a much better life for him. A much better life for myself. I see that now with coming back. Yeah, I could change my mind in a couple of weeks, but at the end of the day, over the last few days, it's really opened my eyes up to a hell of a lot, because I've not been back for so long, and it's been nice to be able to see, you know, that I'm happy with my own home country. And the only negative aspect about my own home country is, yeah, it's expensive. So that means you've got to work harder, not just harder, you've got to work smarter also, in order to be able to generate a decent enough income to be able to live a decent enough life. Not everybody can do that, guys. I understand and appreciate that. But at the end of the day, if you want something good out of life, you've got to put that effort and you've got to put that graft in. So get your heads down and get doing it and make your life better. We don't need to be millionaires. We just need to be able to afford to live a comfortable life. And that's what we should all be aiming for. So over the next 2 or 3 months, I'll be documenting my journey, seeing how I get on. And if I am in a good enough situation, I've already spoke to my son's mother and she is willing to let my son come over here because she knows it's going to be a better life for him. She knows he's going to get a much better education over here. Even if you spend an absolute bomb over in Thailand, it's nothing compared to the education that you'd get back in England. So there's a lot to think about over the next 2 or 3 months. There's a lot to do, and we'll see where we stand with it all. If I can't make enough money for me to be able to take care of me and my son, and to be able to visit Thailand once a year, you know, and help his mum come over here and visit and stuff, and go back to Thailand and visit, then obviously I'd end up going back to Thailand because I want to be by my son's side. And in all honesty, I don't really want to live the rest of my life in Thailand. I've got nothing against the country whatsoever. It's just not for me. In terms of relationships, it's impossible. So there's no future aspects in regards to that. It's very, very difficult, guys. And that's just me being straight and honest with you. If you want a normal, healthy relationship, good luck. It is difficult. Back in the day, like I said, you can do it. But nowadays, guys, times have changed and it is near enough impossible. So good luck if you still believe that it can work. But hey, we'll see what happens. It's going to be an interesting journey for myself and probably for other people to watch. Like I said in the last video, there's a lot of guys that have been over in Thailand a long time that are stuck in a rut and they do want to come home, but the fear of coming home is too big. It's too big of a burden. They're afraid to be able to come back and try and establish themselves again. There's a lot of guys that are a lot older than me. They've spent all the hard-earned money on the wives, etc., buying land, houses, businesses, cars, and God knows what else, gold, jewelry. And they're afraid to come back. They're scared of what family and friends are going to say to them. Scared to try to start again from nothing. So a lot of guys end up staying out in Thailand until the day they die, which is really, really sad. Now, I understand that I am a bit younger than a lot of these guys, but I'm hoping that if I can make good with my own journey here back in the UK after living in Thailand for so long, and I can establish myself and I can bring my son back here and I can make a great life for me and him, then yeah, hopefully that will push others to do it. But maybe I can't do that, guys, you know. I am a realist. You know, I do try to be positive, but I like to be real as well. That's why I'm saying to everybody now, I've said it to my ex, I've said it to my family, people I speak to, that I've just got to see how it goes. Give it my best shot. Let's see how we get on in the next 2 to 3 months. And then let's make a choice. But right now, guys, to be 100% truthful, I would rather stay here in England and make a life. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. Let us know if you're stuck in a rut and you're scared to come back to the UK. And also, if you want to share your own story about what it's like for you living in Thailand, what it's like for you in relationships in Thailand, or for guys that have finally decided to come back to the UK. I've had a few comments in the videos from guys that have lived in Thailand a few years and they've come back and they've explained what they've gone through. If you want to share your story, I'd love to hear it personally. Please send your emails to thaitalkwithdan@gmail.com and I'll share them on the channel. Apart from that, guys, as always, thanks so much for all the positive support. Thanks to all the guys that have helped out. And thanks to all the guys that have sent me personal emails. I mean, I even got more offers of people offering me a room to stay in. I mean, there are some very, very wonderful people back here in the UK, and it's made me feel even more proud to be back home. Ciao for now, guys. Bye-bye.